Hello everyone and welcome to the Royal Albert Hall for a very special prom. We'll be going on a journey this afternoon through some wonderful orchestral music with Aurora Orchestra behind me here, including the premiere of a new piece for piano and orchestra. It's called My Concerto in E-Lat. It's by a composer I admit I'd never heard of before. It goes by the name of Wallace. Now Wallace, it turns out, is famous for being an ingenious inventor, and his friend Gromit, it appears, is a dog. But did you know they're both great music lovers? Sorry, I'm not quite sure what that is. It's probably a phone. Hello?
Well, this is a fine hound to do, isn't it? Not much of a conductor, is he, lad? Haven't seen him punch a single ticket.
Hello, it's Nick here.
Oh, hello. Can you put me on speaker?
You really are already on speaker.
Good. Ladies and gentlemen, Wallace here. I'm sorry I can't be with you, but I'm backstage, personally overseeing the final preparations for my special performance. I've also been making some improvements to ensure the show runs a little smoother. So, without further ado, I'll hand you back to the conductor, so have your tickets ready. Bye for now.
Well, thanks for that, Wallace. As I was saying, it's time for our next piece, Czardas by Vittorio Monti. I don't have my music. Excuse me, everyone.
The phone's ringing, lad. Don't worry, I'll get it. Wallace and Gromit, musical marvels, making music marvelous.
Wallace, it's Nick again. I thought this Maestro-matic was all set to go. I can't find my next piece of music anywhere.
Oh, really? Are you quite sure?
I'm absolutely sure. I've looked all over my stand.
Not to worry. My trusty assistant and I will have another copy with you in a jiffy. Won't we, Gromit?
Well, he'd better do, or this could get very embarrassing.
Doesn't he know who I am? I was commissioned by Sir Albert Hall himself. It's nice to see my true genius being recognized at last. Thanks, lad. That conductor will soon be whistling a different tune, I can tell.
Here it is, finally. Let's please welcome special guest Tasman Little.
Not bad, I suppose. But wait till they hear my piece, Gromit. Pom, 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 pom. Wallace's Piano Concerto in E-Lad. Oh, speaking of which, how's that piano coming along? Come on, lad, put some welly into it. Oh, heck! Oh, that's just grand. Here, maybe we can jemmy it out with this. This'll do the trick. Eh? It's only an old one, lad. Oh. Huh? Oh, don't worry. I'll soon remedy this. Ah! Oh, I'll never get this show on the road. But maybe...
Now, I imagine, believe it or not, that Wallace and Gromit probably need even more time to get everything ready for their piano concerto. So I thought we'd take a little look down memory lane. Now, both Wallace and Gromit have had their fair share of nasty exploits, meeting some pretty horrible creatures, and some fairly nasty characters crop up in orchestral music, too. The Firebird by Russian composer Igor Stravinsky tells the story of evil King Kachai, who wants to turn Prince Ivan into stone. Perhaps Wallace could have used that trick in some of his adventures. over the years, we've also seen Wallace's softer side. Now, I know he's proved to be a bit of a catch with the ladies. To celebrate that, we're going to play one of the most romantic pieces of classical music ever written, Claude Debussy's Clair de Lune, or Moonlight. It was originally written for piano, but here we'll play it in a version for orchestra. Speaking of piano, I wonder how they're getting on back there.
Stand back, Dad! It's perfectly tuned! Say hello to my petrol-powered piano. It's a classic. It's got a remote control, too. Woohoo! Oh dear, the ones that got away. Ah well, no use crying over spilt milk. Hey, Gromit! You'd better get this patched up pronto. They need the lights. Oh, I knew I should have put new batteries on the shopping list. Oh no, they've started already. Here, pass me a spare fuse, lad. Oh, crumbs. They're in my toolbox. Hold the fort, lad. I'll be back in a mo. Oh, look, a shortcut. It's a good job I know this place like the back of my hand. Ow! Oh, I must have been looking at the wrong hand. Oh, I've twanged my G-string. Somewhere. Don't worry, Gromit. I've got it.
Thank goodness the lights are all back on now. We'll definitely need them on full power for our next piece. This is an excerpt from the Fourth Symphony by Russian composer Dmitri Shostakovich. Now, this bit of music is called a fugue. A fugue is a little bit like a musical version of a chase. Now, I know Wallace and Gromit have both had their fair share of chases in their time.
Come on, Gromit. It's nearly time for me concerto. And, I've programmed the piano to play itself. Here, listen. Eh? Huh? Oh, crotchets! It's castratoed! Oh, it's Opus, lad. My masterpiece is in pieces. What are we to do?
So it's nearing the moment we've all been waiting for. The piano should be ready any time soon. And I, for one, can't wait to... What on earth is that again? A telegram from Wallace. Maestro, stop. The concerto, no can do. Stop. Sorry, technical hitch. You'll have to fill. Stop. Do you know any good tunes? Over. Well, does anyone know any good tunes? Thanks, Simon, but I think we've had that one already, and we're going to have it again in the concert. Could get a little tedious. But I tell you what, the last bar in that tuba sounded pretty good. Can you just give us that again, Richard? I think we might have the makings of a piece. Should we just try that, but not in the tuba? Try it in the double bass. That's more like it. Let's add a little bit of rhythm on the kit. Now, this could go on all day, so we probably need a tune. How about something from the flute? You'll recognize that, I hope. Nice, bit of Mozart, but not quite right. We need something with a bit more swing. I know, the clarinet. Always go to the clarinet if you want some swing. That's it. Now, why have one clarinet when you can have two? Should we have two? Now, whilst we're in the woodwind section, should we try out the bassoons? I love the bassoons. Here they are. How about some oboes? Let's hear the oboes take flight. And finally, in the woodwind section, we've got 4 fluttering flutes. Now we've got all the woodwind instruments. Let's hear them playing together as a section, shall we? Great stuff. Let's go over to those shiny-looking gold instruments over there, the brass. But before we do, a brief burst on the saxophone. Now the friendly trombones. The French horns. Let's see what those trumpets can play. I'm hoping that they can come up with something better than the one at the beginning. Something sort of suave, cool, sophisticated. Let's see. We know that one. Let's hear what happens when we put all the brass family together. Trumpets, trombones, horns, saxophone, and the tuba. After all that big brass, let's see what the civilized strings can give us. But having heard that Shostakovich, I'm not sure how civilized they really are. Let's see how fast they can go. 1, 2, 3. Let's add all the woodwind, and some brass, and some percussion and drums. Let's all have a big workout.
Ooh. Oh, well done, lad. You limber up. I'll get this up top.
Now, I'm hoping this will be the piano concerto from Wallace, and they've got things fixed. No, it's not at all. Double concerto for violin and dog. Not at all what I was expecting. But on closer examination, looks like a fine work. Gromit will be the dog, so we need another violin. I know, I've got just the thing. Tasman, hi. Are you still in the building? Fantastic. Listen, how do you fancy saving our skins? Be playing a brand new piece, hot off the press. Gromit. That's right, Gromit, yeah. In the big hall. No one's watching. Okay, as soon as you can, bye. Do you fancy some crackers? The plate's stuck to the thing, so you'll have to just some cheese there as well.
A regular little Puccini, aren't you, Gromit? You really should take more care of this, you know, lad. It's priceless. Go on, lad. Open it. It won't bite. Well done, Pooch. Oh, yes. We'd just like to say a big thanks to all of you for making this such a cracking concert. Yeah, really was cracking. Oh, fiddle. Ever thought of trying the bassoon, lad?